Hey everyone, it's Alexander Robinson. Welcome to the channel. I am back at Knott's Berry Farm. This is my first time visiting the park during the day in 20 years. Obviously, I did Knott's Scary Farm last year, but now I'm back during the day. I'm with friends. We're here to enjoy the park, go on some rides, and just have a great day at Knott's. So without further ado, let's get this trip started. First stop is Calico Mine Train at 15-minute wait. Not bad. Not sure if you can see it, but there are two lizards on that rock there. One there and one right there. Living up to the theming here. Where are the glasses?
Hope you brought your own picks and shovels. You want to stake a claim here, you gotta...
Well, look at this, those little blind fish you see down there. They ain't never seen the last thing.
Oh, I don't remember this from last time. Sliding.
Would you look at that? You know, all it takes is one tiny drop of water and about 1,000,000 years to make all these stalagmites on the floor.
Oh! Whoa! So a nickname that I've decided to give Calico Mine Train is the Mandela Effect ride. Because even though the last time I was on it was for Scary Farm last year, every time I go on this ride, my memory is completely different. Like, I don't remember going up the incline and sliding down because there's no restraints. Still a fun time though. So now we are going to do the log ride. This is something I did not do on my last trip, and it's hot outside. We need a good water ride, so this will do. We are now waiting for the Sky Cabin as our next ride, and there goes Accelerator right over there.
The Sky Cabin, which you are currently riding, was originally built in Switzerland and transported in several sections to Knott's Berry Farm, and has been soaring ever since. To the east, you will see many sites within our ghost town, Fiesta Village, and Camp Snoopy areas. That mountain range, for instance, is our Timber Mountain Log Ride. It was the first themed log flume ride when it opened in 1969 and remains to this day one of our most popular attractions. Just to the north, you'll see Accelerator, a high-speed 1950s themed roller coaster that uses a hydraulic launch system to catapult guests from 0 to 82 miles per hour in 2.3 seconds.
We just recently got off the Sky Cabin. It's a great way to just get inside, out of the sun, and sit down for about 5 minutes or so. But here's what's going on. We are currently on our way to ride the Pony Express. We were supposed to do some other rides, but they were too long a wait. But I wanted to briefly loop back around to the log ride. It's a lot of fun. I definitely prefer it over Tiana's or Splash Mountain. You don't get as wet as you would think if you were sitting in the front row. and I tried to bring my GoPro on, but they were like, you can't film on the ride, so understandable. But that being said, I did get a compliment on my Ed, Ed and Eddie shirt from one of the employees here, so that was worth it. Yeah, it's a really fun ride. It's a great day here at Knott so far, and yeah, we're gonna head over to the next attraction. We are now hopping onto the Calico River Rapids, very similar to Popeyes at Islands of Adventure or Grizzly River Run in California Adventure. We have seen several rafts go by, and either you get completely drenched here or lightly tapped. That was somewhere in the middle, so. Oh boy, this should be an interesting ride. We are almost there. You can see the loading station, and yeah, not much longer. Whether or not I'm allowed to film on this, we'll have to see. Just got off Calico River Rapids, and it's a pretty fun rapid ride. Between me and my other two friends, I came out the driest. I mean, my whole left-hand side is drenched. But at the same time, it's not as bad as Popeyes, where that ride... Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, y'all know how wet you get on Popeyes. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's right now about 5 o'clock. Park closes in 5 hours. And let's continue our day. So we have now made the executive decision to head to Camp Snoopy next. We've pretty much covered every other area of the park. So Camp Snoopy it is. We are about to hop on the Beagle Express Railroad. We haven't done the big train yet. We'll see if we do that later today.
So cute.
Oh, they're actually real.
Yeah, I looked over, I was like, there's real ones in the book.
I want them.
It looks like the scores have been totaled. And the winners of this year's Jamboree are the Eagle Scouts!
Yay!
There's no better way to celebrate a Jamboree victory than with some delicious s'mores. Scoutmaster Snoopy, the Eagle Scout, brings out the final merit badge of the day. A badge for share. We're back at Camp Snoopy Depot. Thanks for riding with us on the Eagle Express.
They made a ride out of the kite-eating tree. That is hilariously sad. Here we have the Beagle. He has captured 3 fish, and then the bald-headed kid has caught a rock. I don't know why I did it in that voice. Again, I apologize for that bizarre voice, but we are now out of Camp Snoopy, and the game plan here is that we're gonna split up and do different rides. I got myself a fast lane pass for Ghost Rider right now because the wait time has always been 2 hours. I ain't waiting in line for 2 hours for Ghost Rider. And then my friend is gonna do Accelerator. We're just gonna meet up later on in the day. So now let's hop on Ghost Rider. Here we go. Presented by M&M's, weirdly enough. So I goofed. I went in the completely wrong line. I was so excited to get on Ghost Rider that I just went through the regular entrance when the fast lane queue is right over there behind me. So let's try this again. The only good thing about making this little mistake is all the B-roll that I'm currently getting right now to show off Ghost Rider. But yeah, back through this tunnel. There we go. If I'd actually paid attention to my surroundings, I would not have made this mistake earlier. So yeah, fast lane it is. Transition to nighttime. Okay, so here's the rundown of what's going on because it's suddenly night. We had split off to do some separate things on our own. I did Ghost Rider, which, fun fact, is actually the first like major roller coaster I did before I realized, oh, I like these things. It was great, very bumpy, but you know, that's the nature of wooden roller coasters. So after that, we decided to leave the park for a bit, grab dinner at Mrs. Knott's Chicken Dinner restaurant, which is absolutely fantastic. The food here really is next level, and it makes me want to check out the Boysenberry Festival when they bring it back next year. Right now it's about 8:30. Our plan for the rest of the night is we're going to do Silver Bullet because it's currently at less than 15 minutes in terms of its wait time, and we are ending things at the Calico Railroad. That's going to be our plan for the rest of the night. Overall, it's great to be back at Knott's. I did Knott's Scary Farm last year, like I said, but this is my first time actually visiting the park as is and doing the year-round stuff since 2007. And I'd definitely come back. Probably not during the summer because things are going to get busy in the summer, but I'd definitely come back mainly for the food because the food's fantastic. All right, we got off Silver Bullet. A lot of fun. This was probably my first time doing a hanging coaster since 2008 when I did Dueling Dragons at Islands of Adventure as Dueling Dragons. But that was a smooth ride, tons of fun. Now we are going to cap off our day with the, following my friends, we are capping off our day with the Calico Railway. Bye. Don't get robbed.
The break room for
operation ever since. The locomotive and railway cars you're relaxing in are over 100 years old and used to carry passengers to and from Denver and the Rio Grande. If these railroad cars could talk, they tell the tales of the gold rush, cowboys and settlers, dreams and fortunes, and of the pioneer spirit of the West. Walter Knott was on hand for the dedication of this railroad, and his traditions have been maintained every day since. Have a great journey, and we'll see you at the station.
I'm gonna make that a shirt for us.
Train to Utah. we don't have any.
You should have thought about that before you got on the train. I'm
Yeah.
a legitimate railroad employee. I'm just asking.
Sure you do.
You do look it for sure. Do you take silver?
Well, the problem is, we were on a silver standard, and we would have stayed that way if y'all had voted for Benjamin Harrison. But no! Now we're stuck in a second Cleveland administration.
Not again.
In my defense, I was out of the country.
Canada, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Well, you know, I understand that. Wait, medicine hat?
Yeah.
I'm just saying because it's a funny name, medicine hat.
Thank you so much.
What's got in there?
An empty cup that used to be a margarita.
I like it better when it was a margarita.
It was whiskey.
And that's a wrap on Knott's. We actually did consider trying to do the log ride again, but we're delusional at this point. We are tired, so we are gonna head back home to our own individual homes.
That part.
Yeah, that part. Before we head out, we are going to head inside Virginia's gift shop and see what they have in store. Pun intended. Boysenberry cocoa. You know what? I am so curious on what this actually tastes like. I think I'm going to get one for myself. We are tired, so we are just going to get focused on getting back to each of our homes, and I'll give you all a full outro when I get back to my place. So I'll see you all later. Hey, so yeah, this wasn't as soon as I got back home. This is a week later after recording that vlog because I'm in a different shirt. I basically was exhausted by the time I got back home from Knott's. I was planning to do this outro when I got back home that night, but once I walked through the door into my apartment, I was just like, I need to go to sleep. So here I am doing it right now. It was a really fun trip. I think that was probably the most fun I've ever had at Knott's in about over 20 years, like more than that. I think the last time I had this much fun at Knott's was during a family trip back when they still had that old dinosaur ride. That's the last time I remember having this much fun. So I would definitely return to Knott's again. I would love to return, obviously, during Knott's Scary Farm. I don't know if I'll do it this year, but I will try make that effort. But also during the Christmas season. I want to see what this park looks like during the holiday season. I think that would be a blast. And, yeah, the food is just spectacular. The fried chicken is amazing. That chicken noodle soup that I got with my dinner was, oh my god, that was so good. And like I said, I did pick up some boysenberry cocoa, which I haven't opened this yet. I do want to try it out. I think I actually might do it as a special bonus video, and I'll make a full video on this later on, but I'm starting up a Patreon account. I'll go into more details about this channel and a Patreon account connected to it, but I think trying this out as a bonus video for patrons would be a good idea. So I'll take care of that, but I just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching this video. I really had a blast making it and just being at Knott's with friends. It's always a fun time. And if you made it to the end of this video, that must mean you really like it. So consider liking this video, leaving a comment, and subscribing to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. And if you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, you can find me on Instagram, Letterboxd, Blue Sky, Threads, soon Patreon, and Alexander Robinson Reviews right here on YouTube. Have a good day, take care, and until I see you guys next time, safe travels.